So for this week's hot topic, we are actually going to do a 6-month New Year's resolution check-in.
Bum, bum, bum.
Right. Because here's the thing, it's so funny. We really went into this year talking about we're going to stick with it. We're actually going to hold ourselves accountable. And, then the pandemic happened.
I just want to say life looked different in January.
It really did. No, it absolutely did. And so I figured, this would actually be a really great time to do a check-in and talk about what we've been able to hold ourselves to, and then also what has been hard for us to do and adjust to because of the pandemic, and what can we do now moving forward, knowing that this might be continuing.
Ugh.
Yeah. Ugh, right? So let's read. I love this excerpt that you threw in there. An estimated 88 to 92% of people fail to keep their New Year's resolutions. Short-term realistic goals can help you stay motivated to keep going. Did we set short-term realistic goals?
I feel like I definitely set mine up to be like short-term. So like month by month, there was something to get me to the full goal.
Yes.
But I don't think the overall goal
was short-term. Absolutely.
Yeah. I definitely set myself up for failure. And I think it was mainly because I thought I'd be free. And I'll talk a little bit more. So I'll start mine off. So one of my New Year's resolutions was to journal or read daily. And I've been journaling way more than I used to. I find it extremely therapeutic in this time. So that is something that I'm doing. I'm not doing it daily though. So like I count that as a dub because it was something that I wanted to introduce into my life, and it's something that I'm actually doing. And then reading as well. I'm not reading daily, but I'm reading more books than I was prior to setting the goal.
That's
same with journaling. It's like I'm not doing it daily or 1 to 2 hours before bed, but I'm definitely doing everything more than I used to.
Hey, that deserves well done.
Yeah.
Well done.
I actually, so for my reading, one way that I've helped myself to read more is I'm actually writing reviews for this company called the Girly Book Club. And they have chapters, throughout the United States. There's a Seattle chapter, and they pick a book each month and then they read it. They've gone virtual since coronavirus, but they also look for people who are avid readers, and they ask them to do reviews. So I've been doing that, and I wrote my first review last week, and I've started my second book. So I'm on book 2. Which, hey, I could be on book 3 if I'd really gotten into Vox, but once I get to the end of my like New Year's resolution recap, I'll let you guys know more of what I'm thinking, essentially.
Love it.
I'm sorry. It's like, I'm trying not to give it away, but set up a workout plan. It was a fail.
Yeah.
I didn't do it. I worked out here and there, but I definitely could be doing a better job.
Making it more structured and having a schedule.
I think I need to tell myself that you have to work out. Like, that's a non-negotiable. It's like brushing your teeth. Like, you have to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So if I feel like if I frame my mind like that, then I will actually do it. Or like if I say you have to work out at least 3 times a week, then like you have to. That's non-negotiable.
I always put it in like frame it for me like after work. It's like one other class period you had. If you're going to school, it's the next. Right. It's the last one. Everyone knows the last class or session of the day. It's like open day. Just go do it. Get it done. It only takes 30 minutes. 30 minutes to an hour. That's it.
30 minutes exactly. Yeah. And that's really it for me. It's like it's 30 minutes. It's just a matter of like figuring out what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, and stopping and doing it.
Signing up for a hobby class, didn't do it because COVID-19.
There are no classes to take.
Yeah, everything kind of got pulled back a little bit.
However, I have been doing a lot of webinars, and anything that I see that can help us with the podcast, I've been signing up for. So I guess those are hobbies and virtual activities that I have been doing. And then my big goal was to take the AMA Professional Certified Marketer certification exam. I've not even looked at it, you guys. I really need to take the practice exam, see what I need to study up on, and I could still do that. And maybe I will after this week. Jazz.
Mine are Pretty simple. I want to start with the easy one. So prioritizing my family now that I've said yes, which I definitely have. And, you know, the pandemic has honestly helped contribute to that because we've been forced to kind of like find other ways to stay in touch.
Right.
So that I've actually been doing really well at. Now with taking my physical and mental health seriously, physical health, definitely not. And that is something that I should like with what, and we together can honestly help each other with that. But my mental health, I've gotten closer to knowing where I need to start, but I haven't actually taken the jump. So there's no excuse there, but I guess I just have a better understanding now of kind of what help I might need and what resources I might need to research. Honing my skills professionally and showing growth. Again, the pandemic has really thrown a wrench in this.
I feel like you have, though.
I don't know.
In a different way. Like, it's probably not in the way you'd envisioned it, but I feel like you've definitely been kind of like, your career path has been kind of
that is
realigned or redefined.
Way to see that one, Shantae. Good to see that one.
I know, right?
Hey, that's what roommates are for.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for shining a different light on that.
Good job, right there.
So yeah, at the end of the year, we'll revisit and see what we've done in the next 6 months.
I also just want to add one more thing before we do our recap and sign off. But we've also been doing a lot more podcast work. So like that's one thing that wasn't on our goals.
Yeah.
But in the back of our mind, we knew that we needed to do more, and we've been doing so much more.
Absolutely.
And I think that suffices as us, you know, really holding ourselves accountable and, you know, getting into this weekly groove and trying to put out great content for you guys. So that's a win.
Absolutely. That's absolutely the way.
And there's more content coming.
Yes.